Hi guys, my name is Anna and on this channel I would like to talk about all things beauty, and today I would like to start with my empties. And I've been gathering these for a couple of months already, so it's a big box and I would just like to get rid of them and share my opinion with you. And I would like to start with a hair product. It's from Moroccanoil and it's a heat protectant. So to be clear, I style my hair every time and I wash it, and it's every 3 to 4 days. I style it with Dyson Airwrap, and first of all I do my roots with just a fan, and yeah, it's a part of my every hair styling routine. The heat protectant itself is quite good. I had no problems with it whatsoever. It's a good size, 160 ml, and I think I've paid about £14 for that in TK Maxx. And you will hear a lot of products from TK Maxx because it's just a place where I can buy it cheaper, and some of the makes I couldn't see in Boots or Superdrug. I'm from UK. Yes, so overall a really good spray. It has the signature Moroccanoil smell as well, so if you're not a fan, consider something else, but overall a really good one. Next one is I think it's a Korean make. Yeah, made in Korea. And again, it's from TK Maxx. I think it was very cheap, about £4 or even less. It's a cleansing foam, and I do two-step cleansing, removing all my makeup in the evening, and it's usually cleansing balm or cleansing oil, and then I go over with cleansing foam. Yeah, cleansing foam. This one is quite good. It's 150 grams. It was fairly gentle. My skin is, I don't think it's sensitive, so I think it was quite creamy, like overly nice. And yeah, if you see that, it's good size for the price, and yeah, I would give it a yes. Next one is Pantene shampoo, volume and body. I've seen it many vlogger suggestions. It's a good shampoo overall. I haven't had any reaction to that bad one, and I think it gives what it says, volume and body. It's very cheap, so, and every time I see it on the shelf I grab it, and my partner also liked it, so I think it's a good value for the price. Yeah, I had some of the more expensive shampoo that didn't work well as this one, so I think it's easy go. Right, next. It's, I think, from Primark. It's been a body souffle, and it's been with like this micro granules that's supposed to burst when you put it on your skin. It was £3.50, really cheap, big bottle. Overall, yes, I had no problems with it. The smell is quite generic strawberry. I overall never had a problem with or any allergic reactions to Primark products, so yeah, cheap option, really nice. And I will talk a lot about cheaper options sometimes, because I like, personally, it's like a achievement to find something cheaper which works well. So yeah, I like this. The next one is from brand ORJENA. It's again, I think it's a Korean make. Yeah, made in Korea. Got it from TK Maxx. I think it was no more than £6 or something. It's Emulsion. So I would use it like, it was quite liquidy, so I would use it just straight after washing my face, or after a serum, or after a toner, something light. So overly great. I didn't notice, it says it relieves redness, so in fact, skin nutrition relieves redness. I didn't have such a problem, so it was moisturizing enough for me. I have oily skin, so I don't need like that extra thick layer. It was quite nice. It wasn't like extra runny. It was something in the middle between cream and a serum. So yeah, overall a really good product. Next one, something I've been purchasing actually. I think it was from Stylovana. And it's, I think, my already second or third bottle of this. It's a trouble lotion, and it contains salicylic acid and Bija seed oil from Jeju Island. So it's trouble care solution, and it's 100 ml. I've been using that when I had some kind of a breakout, yeah, or kind of like rash or redness. I used it fairly often, and I think it works well. It has this kind of like herbal scent, which I had no problem with. Overall, really great product. Something that I haven't been really fond of, and these are Korean make again. It's a cleansing oil pads, and as a concept I like these because it's easy to grab and use and dispose of them, but the product itself in it I didn't quite like. The oil was quite runny and it stings your eyes, and as well as I mentioned, I'm not sensitive to the product. This was a problem. It was, how many was there? Doesn't say. I think it lasted me a month or so. Yeah, as a concept, good. This one wasn't as good because again it was too runny and stinging my eyes, so pass. Right, what's there? Oh, a body butter from Glow, and obviously it is a copy of Sol de Janeiro. Vanilla almond salted caramel, so I think it's 62 Cherryosa. I have smelled the original one, so this one's pretty close. The size is the same. It smells great, and I've bought it from Home Bargains, and I think it was $3.99, or sometimes you can get it a bit cheaper, but overall really great product. Would buy it again. There's different smells that copy the Sol de Janeiro ones. So I had purple, the pink, the red one, and I think they're all great. Overall a great product. I don't like that sticky feeling after the lotion or body cream, and this one absorbed fairly quickly, so I think again good product. Again, Korean make. I think it is Korean make. Anyways, it's overly, oh, it's actually made in Japan, sorry. Yeah, so this was a serum, Galactomyces, containing Galactomyces. Yeah, firming serum. I think it was alright, but what I didn't like about this, that it was quite runny. I like my serums to be a bit on the thicker side. So, like gel, thicker texture, I would say. So this one was okay. Overall, I think it's good product, but I didn't like the runny texture on my face. It was more like a toner rather than a serum, so probably wouldn't buy it again. Next up, Micellar water from Simple. Good product, never had problems with it. Good value, good price. Yeah, good micellar water, and it's 400 ml. Oh, clear cell clarifying pads from Image Beauty. I really quite like this brand. I think I was ordering it online. I think you can get some products off Amazon. These were, I think, with glycolic acid and some witch hazel and salicylic acid. So I'm a big fan of salicylic acid, especially in the pads if they're good. And these were really nice. I had no problems with them whatsoever. So yeah, and it's 60 pads. Sometimes I cut in half I use on my face. That was enough. So overall I suggest that. It's really good. I was putting some of them on before my makeup, and it just helped to reduce some of this oiliness before, because I get oily in like 2-3 hours after I put my makeup, so this would probably delay that in a couple of hours. So a really good product. The only note is that a bit pricey, so yeah, if that's a problem. And what I got here is a goat milk body wash. It's a huge bottle. Got it from TK Maxx and it doesn't even have a price, so it's £7, £6.99. Really good. I like the smell. It's kind of like this clean mask scent. Yeah, used it to the every last drop. Like, good product, cheap for what you get. So if you see that, get it. And then I've got product from Cosrx. It's Blackhead Power Liquid, and most of you are probably familiar with that because it's very popular. I think personally it was a good product. It was a bit more on a thicker side, but still liquidy. I used it on its own, or sometimes I would apply it on a cotton pad. I think there were generally some products that I liked more with salicylic acid. So if I had the chance to buy it again, probably I wouldn't. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. If you like it, good. Now some hair product again, more like a scalp product. I've seen a suggestion from one girl that if you experience hair loss, that may be a product, and it's from Korean make DASHU. And it's like a spray you would apply to your roots, not a roots, a scalp, and it would help with hair growth. If you know, there's a product called minoxidil, which clinically helps you with hair loss. This is called minoxidil, and I don't think it has anything to do with minoxidil, but it's just like took the advantage of name minoxidil. It's like kind of like helping your hair growth product. So it was pleasant to use, but I haven't noticed any huge difference. Probably because I've used it for a month or two, and you have to use it regularly to see any results. But yeah, I'm yet to find something that would really help. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But this one, I think I probably wouldn't purchase again, because I searched something that I could see the results in a month or two probably. So I don't know, not sure. Oh, another pass for me, unfortunately. CeraVe salicylic acid smoothing cream with 10% urea and 3 essential ceramides. What I didn't like about this product, I used it like a body cream after a bath, a shower. What I didn't like about this, it was very thick and hard to get out of the bottle. Rather than other creams, it was hard to absorb, and sometimes I would get a little rush after this. So I'm not sure if that's just me being sensitive to urea, although I had tried different creams from Eucerin containing urea and I hadn't had problem. maybe just this formulation, but I don't think I completely finished it, and the cap has broke, so not a fan. And ooh, this one I was really fond of. It's K18, and I was lucky to get from TK Maxx again. Yeah, TK Maxx gal. I think it was about £21, a bit pricey. It's detox shampoo, and I quite liked it. It left my hair squeaky clean, was quite happy about it. 250ml, good value for the price if you see it. If it's a bit cheaper somewhere in TK Maxx, for example, get it, good product. And then I have this one, which is a big pack of masks, which I used every day. As I live in a stone age, it just got to me that you can use this format, and I've seen recently this on the shelves, and I think it's a really good format. It's 30 sheet masks in a tub that you could just easily pick up every day. It goes like this, and you just can pick it up. There's a little, usually tweezer, which you can just pick your mask with. Save space, no extra packaging required, so I think it's a good format, and it's comes a bit cheaper rather than buying them separately. I would really suggest if you see these on the shelf. And then I think I mentioned this brand earlier, ORJENA. These are double shot coffee hydrogel eye patches, and how many are these? 60. So I think it's like 30 because you put 2 of them under your eyes. So it lasted me a month, and I was putting them every morning. Overall, quite good. I haven't noticed any like specific effect because I usually don't have a puffy under eyes when I wake up, but it was good to use them before putting my makeup because it just started to wake me up, and you know, like sometimes you wake up and your skin feeling dry, so it helped a little bit with that. And yeah, really suggest that. I think it was under £9 again, so overly a good product. Next, oh, this one was unfortunately a pass for me. A Micellar cleansing water from Kiehl's. I haven't had many problems from Kiehl's, so this one's I think one of the first ones, and I didn't really like that. I don't know, it was just not clean enough for me. Sometimes I would use micellar water to take off makeup if I'm too lazy to use a cleansing balm. If you know, you know. And the same micellar water from Simple worked much better than this one. It just wasn't taking all of my makeup off as well as this one did. So and it was much pricier, so I don't think I would buy it again. Pass. And here's it's a bit dirty, hydrating body cream from Rituals. I know for past year I've been really fanning around some of the Ritual smell, and especially this one, Ritual of Karma. Yeah, it's like your luxurious spa smell. I think it has a lotus smell in that, so yeah. And it costed me something like, oh, this one actually haven't costed me anything because it was a gift from a friend, so I think they are around 20-ish pounds. So big tab, good product. Can you get cheaper ones? Yes, but I was ready to pay, like I had the next one after that one, the red one, for my own money, and it was amazing. Still using that. if you're a fan of the ritual smells, sometimes you can get some of the products for free if you buy like a cream or something else. Then you get like a little hand cream for free. You can choose a product. So I don't shop there regularly, but sometimes I do. So good product, no problems. I was really a fan of this one. Living Proof Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. This one is one of the, you know, hard working ones. A really good dry shampoo. I usually go with Batiste one, and this one was just more powerful. It does leave a white cast, but I easily can brush it out. Some of them are harder to brush out. This wasn't a problem, and it had this don't know if there's any smell. Yeah, kind of like a citrusy fresh smell. Had no problem with that whatsoever. The only problem is the price point, but if you enjoy these products, a good one. If you want a nicer dry shampoo rather than a Batiste. This hair mask, hair product again, coconut mask. Had no problems with it. It's a bit too strong on the coconut for my taste, but overall, yeah, my hair was feeling great after this. I overall haven't seen any hair mask that did absolute wonders to my hair, but yeah, this one's okay mask, no problem. Strong coconut smell though. A Mary and May toner, vitamin B5 and Bifida. I was quite liking this one. It's a Korean make. I got it from TK Maxx. Good product. It's a bit runny, as all of the toner is supposed to be. Quite enjoyed it. It's a good product. Overall, I like this brand. I think it's good. So if you see any products from that, I would suggest. Had no problems with them whatsoever. Oh, this one is one of my favorite up to time serums for the face. It's called Cica recipe from Bija. Sorry for my pronunciation. Yeah, it was on the thicker side, that kind of a gel texture. I had such a plump skin after this one. It was really good. I think it was under £6 from TK Maxx. Super good. If you see it, grab it. Recommend 100%. Then again, the same body cream, but from, I think it was from BM Bargains, from the same opera as Sol de Janeiro. This one was a bit more on the coconut side. I enjoyed this one a bit more, so between these two I would choose this one. And from the same series of Glow, this one's a pink one, and I think this one's pink, a lychee and a crystal waters. Kind of reminds you a little bit of Baccarat Rouge, if you like this perfume. Not 100%, but it got this nice lighter smell of Baccarat Rouge. What's next? Oh. Have you seen this one on the shelves? Yes. A baby lotion. Overall, no problems with that, other than it was a bit boring because of the powder smell for me personally. But I think it's a good product, and I hadn't had any problems with that. If you like this baby powder smell and a big size, 500 ml, go for it. It's a good product. CeraVe moisturizing lotion. Good product, had no problems with it. 236 ml. It was just a bit boring for me because it's very basic. It hadn't had any special effects about it, if you would say so, but if I would like something basic and that is working, I would go for this. It was quite light, I would say, which I like about this. I don't like fake lotions or fake creams. I like faker serums but not fake creams, which is easy to absorb. It was okay for a price point, so I had no problems with this one at all. And ooh, another product from Cosrx. It's a snail all-in-one cream. It's a bit on the sticky side, so if you don't like a sticky feeling, I would maybe stay away from it, but I think it's overall a great cream. It's this kind of like, if you put your hands between and try to separate it, it would kind of like stretch between them. So it's all in all a fun product, and I think I had no problems with that. I would probably go for that again if I had a chance in lifetime, if I wouldn't get bored. I like to try new products, so if I'll see it again for more affordable price, why not? I would get it. And what's here? Oh, I really like that one. It's a cleansing balm from Beauty of Joseon. Sorry for my pronunciation. It's getting very popular. You can get it in Boots, I think, and probably Superdrug as well now. This personally I've seen on TK Maxx, so I just grabbed it. It is a really nice consistency cleansing balm. Works well, and it's not super expensive, so if you see that one, grab it. Next one, Neutrogena Clear and Soothe Moisturizer, calm skin with turmeric for normal and sensitive skin, oil-free. I know Neutrogena, some people are like a bit skeptical, but I'm a big fan of this cream. And it's funny because when I apply it on my skin, it gives me a little initial sting, but it goes away quite quickly. So I had no problem with that, and it wasn't like super painful. It was a bit refreshing. I don't know, it sounds weird, but I really like this one. And it has a gel-like texture, which I really enjoy. And I haven't had any allergic reaction to that, although I had a little sting, but my skin wasn't red, wasn't any rash after that. So, and I think it's my third tub or bottle, how you call that. It's 75 ml, so it's a fair size for the price, and yeah, I would buy it again. I would purchase it again. And what's that? A hand cream. I think it was a gift from somebody, so I used it. Basic hand cream, no problems whatsoever. Yeah, a nice hand cream, no problem. I think I've seen it in other shops, and it was quite cheap as well, so okay. And oh, another cleansing balm that I really enjoy, from Vanilla and Co. I think it's very popular, one of the most popular cleansing balms, and it's called Clean It Zero cleansing balm, and it's an original flavor, original tub, because they have other ones like purifying or calming, and it's a good cleansing balm. I personally like this one a little bit more, but this one had no problem whatsoever. Good smell, good consistency, easy to use, had a spatula in that. Good cleansing balm. I think it's got viral a couple of months ago. Dark spot correcting glow serum from Axis Y, and I quite like this. It was this thicker gel consistency, not too liquidy. I think it was very nice, and yeah, I think I could tell that if I had any blemishes or rashes or something just out of nowhere on my face, if I would put it after, it would calm it down. And if I would see it again for a more affordable price, I would get it again. Quite good project altogether. Yeah, go for it. Now, I think I've got it because of the recommendation, and it's Medica seed cream, and it's over like centella asiatica leaf water in that, so it was okay. It wasn't anything like super special. I think I've seen better creams with centella, but it was alright. I think it was a bit cheaper, so that's why I got it, and it's been in my, some of the bloggers have been recommending that, so I've got it and it was alright. If you see it, it's a good cream overall, but I've seen the better working ones. These ones, again, they are from the same opera as this ones, but this one is cleansing oil ones, step 1, and these are cleansing bubble pads, so it's like your foam ones in a tub. And again, I really like the format because it's easy to grab, but for me personally it was okay, but I heard some people didn't like it because it was quite aggressive on their skin. Again, my skin is not sensitive, it's oily, so I quite enjoyed using them. I had no problem with them whatsoever, but if you're on the sensitive side, I would maybe stay away from them. But if you're like me, give them a try, maybe you like them. I think it was about 30 of them, no, 60, so it lasted me for about 2-ish more, maybe more months. This is lactic acid peeling formulation from The Ordinary. I didn't like the smell, and that was a problem. It was like a stale milk, you know, smell, and I think you could find something nicer with lactic acid or the other acids. It was overall okay. Sometimes I would experience like my skin peeling a day after I would put it on, and it wasn't very pleasant when I was putting my makeup on. It was like not a pleasant surprise, so for me it was a pass. And same bottle from this one, again repeating, one of my favorite face serums. Deodorant from Vichy. I've seen this hyped online. It stresses it's anti-transpirant 72 hours. It was okay. I personally like the other ones. I like the one from Gillette, the men's gel deodorant's the best. This one was okay, but for the price point, I wouldn't buy it again probably. Baileys and Harling Pink Peppermint Candy Swirl. Didn't like this one. Didn't like the consistency. Didn't like the smell. Couldn't buy it again. Ooh, I think it's another bottle of this dry shampoo from Living Proof. Like that. And it's a small format as well, so you can pick it with you when you travel. Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum with propolis and niacinamide. I quite like this one. It was a bit pricier than the other serums I usually get from TK Maxx, but it was again on a thicker consistency, which I like. So I would purchase this again if I could. Yeah, it's overly good. I think they all have other serums as well, so Beauty Josie and overall I think it's a good brand, and I haven't tried other stuff from them other than cleansing balm or serum, but I would try the other stuff. They have a good sunscreen these days, so oh, Pantene Smooth and Sleek Conditioner was okay, nothing special about it. Alright. I don't think they sell these in UK, so I was getting them from somewhere else. I think I was ordering this one. It's a Lady Spit Stick Gel deodorant. I overly only use gel deodorants because I like their consistency and they dry quite fast. So this one was, I think, with kind of like banana something smell. It doesn't say what kind of smell it is, but to me it smelled like fruity banana fruit salad, which is quite pleasant to my taste, and I have no problems with these ones. Again, my favorite are Gillette for men, and I maybe will show you one day. But this one was really good. It's just that Gillette I can buy in the shop, and this one I have to purchase from somewhere else. So in terms of affordability, I think it was under £5 something, so it was okay. And the Isana from Rossmann, Rossmann is I think a German shop, kind of like the boots we have, they have Rossmann, and I think either I've got it in Germany or in Latvia, but overall quite good serum. Had problem with that. If I would have hands on it, I would get it again, but again, it's just not, I couldn't get it from Boots or Superjack. I would have to order that, but overall quite enjoyed this serum. If you somewhere in Germany or countries where they have Rossmann, I would recommend. And this brand again was from some place else. Maybe you can get it in UK, but I'm not sure. The Reach Pure Luxury Intense Moisture Conditioner was okay. Nothing special again. I think it's a bit more on the pricier point. So I have a better conditioners in the same price category, so maybe it was a pass for me. I wouldn't buy it again. A Nuxe body oil. It was a present from a friend of mine, so it was okay. I have other body oils. This one was alright, but I wouldn't pay the price for it probably, because I've seen the cheaper ones and with a nicer smell, but I think I enjoyed using that. If you get it somewhere cheaper, it was just that jasmine, nice summery scent, which is quite enjoyable, and it lasted longer maybe than the cheaper ones, so it was okay product. This is the brand that is close to my heart because it's made in Latvia and I'm from Latvia, so this called Stenders, and the product is shower cream with apricot. Every time I'm in the shop, or even I've seen it in TK Maxx, I would buy it just because it's a nice make, and it's kind of from theoretically from the same opera as your Rituals or Body Shop or Bath and Body Works, but it's Latvian make and they have very natural smells, and I like the design of it. So if you see it, and sometimes you can buy it quite cheap, get it at 250ml bottle, and yeah, really enjoyed that. I have other products from them and I really enjoy them all. They're good quality, good smells, recommend. From the same make, Stenders, body lotion with blueberry. I don't see many products with blueberries, so I think it's quite unique. So I quite like this body lotion. It was smelling very natural, and it wasn't too thick, fast absorbing. Really enjoyed this one. And this one is a cleansing balm from Hello Clean. Overall, it was alright, but I've just have nicer ones, as I previously mentioned ones. So it was more like a pass for me. It was a bit on the thicker side and wasn't easy to melt between your hands. So I don't know, I think there's better ones overall. So for me, it was a bit of a pass. And I'm a big fan of all the Marvis toothpaste. So I have jasmine one, another jasmine one, the Amarillo licorice one, and I know they're not like the best ones for your teeth because we look for the more fluoride concentration, but I like that they have different tastes, and I haven't experienced any problems with them. They're on the thicker side, they're quite abrasive, so from time to time I would use them just because they're fun and nice looking, just overall. So, and sometimes I would get them cheaper in TK Maxx and they're quite pricey, so I only like them for the look and for the flavors they got to offer. So it's not really a good recommendation, but it's my just personal preference and taste. And oh, I had this one from them as well with creamy matcha. Really enjoyed this one, but it was, I think, limited edition, so I don't know where I could get it else, but I like that one. Oh, another eye makeup remover from Simple. Again, as mentioned, I quite like everything from Simple because they're simple and they're not so expensive, so yeah. Didn't enjoy this product. It was Tone Essence Spray. It had a baby vibe smell to it. I didn't quite enjoy it, and it wasn't doing anything to my skin. I haven't noticed any like plumpiness or hydration, so I would give it a pass. And it's from brand Gleam, I think Korean made, got it from TK Maxx, so a pass. And what else I got here? Hated this one. It was from Rude Cosmetics, and it's lip exfoliator Bubblicious. It wasn't exfoliating my lips. I don't know, I think at the moment of purchasing I thought it would be fun, but I just don't reach for it at all, and I think it's just gimmicky product that doesn't do much for you, so no. Oh, a tiny Marvis, a travel one with Earl Grey, where you could get a toothpaste with Earl Grey. Come on, guys. And another one from Mitomo. This one doesn't have fluoride, so that may be a problem for some. I like them because they're extremely fresh and spicy and kind of like this Listerine feeling to your mouth. So if you like that extra freshness in the morning, I would sometimes use this one, but it's very powerful. And one of my most favorite lip liners in the world, Maybelline Color Sensational in the shade 8 Gone Gris. Very nice, grey-ish, mauve-ish lip liner. It resembles the shade. It looks a bit warmer in this lighting, but it's kind of like similar to what I have on my lips right now. It's kind of like this taupey, mauvey, a bit darker than a nude lip, but looks really nice on the cool tone girls, on the ones with the lighter skin. just like I have, and it really suits for the blue eyes as well. So I think they're still selling them. So, and it's automatic, so we just push it out and it has a little sharpener at the end, which I normally don't use, but it's nice to have. And I think it's under £6 or something like that. So I think it might be £4.99 for discount in Boots sometimes. So really recommend this one. I think I've gone through multiples of them already, so cool product. And I think that's it for today. It was a long video and I've tried to contain all of this in one. Thanks for staying with me, and if you had different thoughts on these products, leave the comments down below. It was really fun to kind of like walk down the memory lane because I've used it in few months and it's been a time. So thanks for staying with me and hope you have a good day.